Life is a wonder. I helped with First Confessions a few days ago at Holy Cross Parish. And it was wonderful. Almost 50 second graders were there with their families, and the church was vibrant. Of course, the kids were a little timid, but not much. One told me he was excited to be there for his first confession. What impressed me was their sense of wonder. Wonder. A child's sense of wonder. Wonder because they recognized Jesus and his mercy. Confession is such a wonderful sacrament. What disappointed me is that none of their parents accepted to receive the sacrament with them. We've just heard of the great day that King David brought the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. Remember that the Ark of the Covenant was a powerful sacrament of God's presence that protected the people. Yet it had been lost into the hands of the Philistines for about 30 years. So finally, King David was able to bring the Ark of the Covenant home to his new capital, the holy city of Jerusalem. So what we've heard from the second book of Samuel, we've heard of a day of wonder, procession, feasting, ecstatic singing and dancing. David the king, clothed only with a loincloth, was himself taken up by wonder, totally abandoning himself into the Lord. Would that we would live with more of a sense of wonder instead of getting bogged down by the same old, same old. David is dancing before the Ark of the Covenant, but remember that the Ark of the Covenant was but a foreshadowing of the Eucharist and the other sacraments we have, like the sacrament of reconciliation. And Jesus looks at us with wonder. He looks at us with wonder when he says, "Here are my brother, my mother, anyone who does the will of God." Certainly life is hard at times, but keeping our eyes and our hearts on the wonder, we experience everyday life very differently. Today we remember St. Thomas Aquinas. His life was a contemplation of wonder. And the Lord made him really one of the smartest people in history to be able to communicate the truth he perceived through great theology. Yet at the end of his life, about 6 months before he passed away, the Lord granted him an even greater vision, a greater vision that must have been some kind of direct vision of God himself. Afterwards, he compared that vision to what he had written before, and he said everything that he had written was like straw. The true wonder is to know deep inside that in Jesus we live and move and have our being. Holy Mother, you whom we call the new Ark of the Covenant because you carry Jesus in your womb, help us to live with a greater sense of wonder as we see Jesus in each other and especially in our homes.